Hello and welcome. You're watching NewsX and I'm Shivani Singh. Well, we have latest visuals coming in from Jammu and Kashmir, where an anti-terror operation is currently underway in the Gambhir Mughlan forest area of Manjakote sector, with security forces intensifying search operations. Remember that intelligence agencies got inputs about 2 to 3 suspected terrorists in the region, following which J&K Police, Indian Army and the CRPF are continuing joint operations. Today is day 13th of this. Let me go across to our Jammu and Kashmir Bureau Chief Ajay Jandyal, who joins us on the broadcast for more information regarding this. Ajay, what's the update on day 13th of Operation Sherwali?
Yes, operation which was started 14 days back in Sherwali, on the name of Sherwali, and the location is Gambhir Mughla forest, and that operation still continues because about 2 to 3 terrorists of Lashkar-e-Toiba was spotted on the upper reaches of this Gambhir Mughla. Immediately after this information was received, an operation was launched and gunfight was started. But somehow the terrorists, they basically managed to flee from that location, and they are hiding in a different forest area nearby. And for that purpose, this operation is going on. Indian Army's helicopters, drones, and other special commandos and Jammu Kashmir Police and CRPF, they are on the job to ensure that they have to trace out these terrorists, those who are hiding in this area, because there are apprehension that previous time, like previously they have done, that they have carried out attacks on the defense forces and the civilians in Dhangri. There are possibility that the similar kind of attack they can try to repeat, but forces, they are they are trying their best to ensure that these terrorists has to be neutralized as soon as possible. There are apprehension that about 3 to 4 group of Lashkar terrorists, they are operating in this region of the Pir Panjal in Rajouri, Poonch, and for that purpose these operations are going on in the Pir Panjal range of Jammu and Kashmir, which is Rajouri and the Poonch.
Absolutely, Ajay. I also want to understand from you if the use of technology is being there, like drones and surveillance devices, because like you mentioned that this is a very dense hilly terrain area, and we have the security forces obviously cordoning off the area. They're doing ground operations, but is technology also involved? Are drones being used to search for these suspected terrorists?
Yes, you rightly said, because what we have seen that for last several years, Indian Army is trying to, Indian Army is basically, and police is, they're using the technology as well, and at the same, time, this operation is also fully, is on the full swing, and the security forces are deployed over there. They are using modern drones, they are using surveillance equipment, they are using helicopters as well, because this is a thick forest area, and this is the area, where security forces about 2 decades back, they have launched a operation Hill Kaka to, end terrorism from this region of the Pir Panjal, and they successfully, have done it in at that time. So this time, once again, when this terrorism, footprints are absorbed, the security forces, they are ensuring that these terrorists has to be neutralized soon, and that's why these efforts are going on. Jammu Kashmir Police, CRPF, Indian Army, they are on the job to ensure that wherever these terrorists are hiding, they has to be neutralized soon.